The attack on Kramatorsk is part of Russian tactics to capture Bakhmut. The occupiers are pushing near Kupiansk and Liman to cut off the city from the north. Despite numerous attacks, the Ukrainian armed forces are holding their positions. Protecting freedom. Ukraine, Europe, and the rest of the world will be effective if our military actions are coordinated with the system of international sanctions against Russia. On many fronts right now, battles are being fought for our future. Recent Russian missile attacks have worsened the situation in the energy sector. Despite limited generation capacity, we are meeting our country's energy needs. Russia's defense ministry may be deliberately delaying the delivery of ammunition and weapons to Wagner Group troops fighting in Bakhmut to reduce public support for its founder, Yevgeny Prigozhin, according to a recent report by the American Institute for War Studies. According to experts, the arrival of spring will further stabilize the situation on the front. Climate considerations influence the fact that the front is currently stable. Neither side has the forces to break it. In Donbass, Ukrainian rescue teams evacuate the wounded from the battlefield. Our task is to stabilize the condition of the wounded. Conditions are difficult because the ambulances have been formed from vans. Before the wounded are taken to the hospital, they must be treated immediately. We bandage their wounds, apply tourniquets, administer painkillers, and clean their wounds while the patient goes to the field hospital. Last year, the Ukrainian and Russian governments, thanks to mediation by Turkey and the UN, concluded a grain agreement. The agreement allows Ukrainian food and fertilizer exports from Black Sea ports. The agreement expires on the 18th of March. Yesterday, the Russian Foreign Ministry said the agreement would be extended by 60 days. However, the government in Kyiv does not agree and is demanding a 4-month extension.
Obie strony stosują miny morskie, które mają teoretycznie zablokować możliwość działań morskich.
Both sides use sea mines to theoretically block the possibility of naval action. They effectively prevent navigation between the Black Sea ports and the exit from the Black Sea through the Turkish Straits. During the last months of the conflict, we have already seen several times that these sea mines, broken from anchor chains, drifted on the sea, posing a great danger to any ships.
Duże zagrożenie dla wszelkich statków.
Choćby dlatego, żeby Ukrainie zaszkodzić.
If only to hurt Ukraine politically and economically, that is, in terms of finances and payment for grain, and politically to show that the Kremlin is the one that gets to decide the terms, not Ukraine.
Kreml ma decydować o warunkach.
Kyiv has been calling for the delivery of multi-role aircraft for quite some time. Today at a press conference, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki announced that a possible transfer of MiG-29 aircraft for Ukraine could take place in the next few weeks. President Andrzej Duda also spoke about this generation of fighters last week. On the other hand, modern American F-35 aircraft will soon appear in Polish hangars, with the first delivery expected next year.